Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4. There was a week almost between the two episodes because it was Halloween and I did a lot of music and stuff, and now my blisters are very painful. Well, whatever, it hurts. Either way, this episode will be short because I made so much prep work. I basically did the entire stage short of placing enemies and some decorum, some touches. And I even changed the tutorial stage. I added, the big machine in Mega Man X that runs after you and breaks the walls. You need to run away. I put that in the tutorial stage. So I'm gonna present to you the prep work that I did on this stage. And then we will go into placing the monsters, and then we will play test the whole thing, starting from the tutorial with the new monster, all the way to this crazy stage. I was getting out of my mind with the jokes, but it's okay. So I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Alright, so instead we're gonna start with the tutorial right away. I'm gonna show you the thing that's running after us, and then we'll go to the title screen. I'll show you enter the stage. I'll show you without any monsters in it, and then we'll be good to go. We'll place monsters and the episode will already be done. It will be a quickly done episode. So let's get to it. So when we start, nothing is different. Like, the same place. I just added the stuff I wanted to test. So I thought I do not know. I don't know. I don't want to spend time figuring out how I would make the enemy destroy the obstacle mob. I would need to use an actual enemy actor, so I just use a sprite with a script. So this is why we need to break ourselves. It's the same principle, we need to hurry. So instead of the machine doing the breaking, we have to do it, otherwise it's pushing us. Bad things can happen. Get stuck in a corner, it goes under the map, and I put the dead zone. And I tell it despawn after. Oops, sorry, our jump. Man. So yeah, that was it. Yes, I went there. It's just humor, guys. I don't live on that continent. I just think it's hilarious that Steven Seagal is such a poser. And a puppet. So, this is the Kim Van Putin cave. I had a long weekend. So, I put my own music on there. So you see, that's fantastic if you like punk music, that is. That's like Crass and Dead Kennedys and the baby together. Because that's a Crass drum beat. In my head, I'm totally listening to Dead Kennedys as I play. So this is a Dead Kennedy Crass song. But, who cares? So you see here, we have not placed monsters yet, no items except I just placed weapons and some jokes like this. But then I put it on the title screen, so it's not as much a shocker as it was. I just think it's funny. So we see this is a good place for the level. That's how it is placed. Yeah, I did not put monsters or anything. And there I just stopped skinning the floor altogether. Because I don't want to waste time painting. What's important is showing you just how fun it is. So you see here Steven Seagal, the carrot eating seagull man is blocking the way. He cannot access the teleporter, and here there's an old school gate. He cannot go through it. So use this section, no monsters as I said. So now we're at the bottom. This is like the bedrock. Where are we gonna go? We need to find access to the Steven Seagal room. We see Mustache Man is there. Oh my god, he's here to help.
Party boy, take this bag of totally illegal substance to Jean-Claude Van Damme. He will help you defeat the Seagull Steve Carrot Putin thing.
Couldn't hear much because of the music, but basically what he says is take this thing to Jean-Claude Van Damme, and he will help you with the Seagull Putin Carrot thing. So now we got access to this door. Hadouken, and we see Jean-Claude Von Guile is there. Why Guile? Because he's skinned as a Street Fighter the movie. So we need. How do we defeat Steven? Not Steven Seagal. I think Putin is bad for him. Pun intended. Also, he has a carrot in his hand. You need to watch his diet. What happens if we put a Putin in his face?
Another fine day in paradise.
Another fine day in paradise. That should teach you to eat Putin. So look at this teleport. Isn't that the best thing ever? Here is the code for the teleport, guys. It's super simple. You create a file named teleportplayer.cs. Then you copy paste this in it. Yep. Then I'll show you after we're done with this stage how to implement it.
Will the real Moustache Man please stand up?
Well, the real Moustache Man please stand up. So like I said, there's no monsters yet, no items, no nothing. I just made the entire decorum. Like yes, this is fantastic decorum. Look at those big melons. That's the man for the job. Or Hero Steven Seagal. Oh my god, it is Skibidi Seagull toilet. Let's run, guys. Take this Putin in your face, you evil robot. Take this Putin in your face. Come on, you know you can jump. Come. Oh. I wanted it to go over Seagull. So as you see, I've done a lot of great work. I forgot apparently to put the trigger that will say completed on the stage, but I don't think that's very important at this point. Basically, I did a lot of work. So now let's just go back to the teleporter. I want to show how to use the code that I gave you. So it's this stage. We simply just gonna find it first. Yep. So I created two empty objects. One of them I renamed teleport exit. It's just empty object. The other one is teleport entry. Then on that I put the script that I showed you guys. Then I put the beam me up sound. I chose a 0.5 second delay. And you need to put the coordinates. So that's where the other one comes in. So this one is placed there. So when you put it in the field of this guy, it's gonna teleport you there. So you can put it where you want, but don't put it like inside of a wall. Otherwise you're gonna be tricking the layer system, just like in any other Unity project. You need to be careful of the layering. Otherwise, yep, it's as simple as that. This is a one-way teleport. If you want it two-way, well, you Control D this bad boy, and you put it there, and you rinse and repeat backwards, you know. But then careful not to reappear on the spawn point to get stuck in an infinite teleport loop. Be sure to space them, and if you make them both ways, I mean, be sure to space them. So besides that, for Mr. Seagull, totally not Steven, I just put a breakable block behind him, and it's preventing the player to move. And then you say you must, or rather, I created a new weapon. I duplicated the freeze weapon, and I reskinned it as a McDonald Putin. So poor not Steven, which is on a diet, you will throw Putin in his face, and Putin is so bad for him that it will kill him, and you will be able to use the teleport. And yep, don't think too much about it. I sure didn't. I just saw a few pictures and I was like, dude, I need to put you in my stage. Whatever, it's not important, guys. I just think it's funny, and I don't think I have an audience that likes Steven Seagal. I liked him when I was young, you know. It's just then you realize maybe 15 or 10 years ago that he's like a fake martial artist. Like, okay, I don't care, you know. But then it's like hanging out with dictators, and it's like, oh my god, he's such a fucking idiot. So yeah, I mean, I don't hate the guy, but my love affair with him is long gone. So sorry, Steven, but that's just so bad. What you're doing is just so bad. Get the fuck out of there. Choose a country. Oh my god. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, let's go, guys. Besides that, I show you the stage finals notes tutorial. The tutorial it was simple as well. I just took the sprite from this, and then I put a script on it that says move from point A to point B, exactly like the NPC Patrol script, except you don't tell him to go back. Just go there once, and once he gets about there, he stops for 2 seconds, and he goes away. So yep, and I got a something that pushes you on it. So if he pushes you in a wall, it puts you under the map. So I had to put an exit point there so I can like deal with it. You could just reskin the underfloor, like, oh my god. Otherwise, you can just make him act like a spike layer, and you will kill the hero upon touching him. I just thought it was funnier for it to push you. Yeah. So I thought it was a cool idea. And yeah, I reskin one of the monsters with oh my god, whatever, there's too many icons. Yeah, there you go. I took your Discord icon, Artyom. I made you a bouncing monster, but you're not big enough, so we need to make you bigger so we can see in all your glory bouncing around. That's better. So yeah, so that was it, guys. That was I did all of this work in prep work because I don't want to waste your time or my time. I need to go back to Feline Realms literally after next episode, I guess. This is episode 4. So in this episode we will put a monster in the stage, and once we're done, I guess we plug the completed thing, and then next episode we go back to the first stage. And now that we acquired the shield right here, we'll be able to go past the spike section in the first stage and finish the first stage, and we'll see. If episode 5 is not the last, then 6 will be, and the 6 will be like really closing the deal, like blah 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 on top of finishing. Otherwise, yes. Yep. So I'm gonna pause it there, and then we're gonna get right to placing the monsters and finishing this level. I hope I offended no one. But who am I laughing at? I took a dictator, his butt body, and another dictator. You know, I did not offend anyone. I could have made this about something a lot worse, but I didn't because I don't care. So yep, see you in a few seconds. So alright, guys, since the kit is so well made and I've painted everything in advance, it's gonna be pretty quick. We're just gonna take pre-made monsters and put them all over the place. Like right here, put this patrolling turret from left to right. This is where we're supposed to start. Put this guy on top here. Nah, bottom is better. Because I'm not sure, this is better. It's something to put down in the pit, so you want to avoid the pit. It's a shortcut, but only if you kill him. Otherwise, the speedrun path is going up and avoiding him. Put this jumping ball there. That's fine. Then I put a turret, but on the left, so it can shoot through the little window thing that I should have painted better. But honestly, guys, I really don't. I've put maybe 4 or 5, if not more, hours on this stage of prep work. before even starting the episode. So why should I paint the entire thing? So then I put a jumping thing there. You know what? I keep putting strange enemies. I think it's time to put my own face. So I put my face on this monster. Like, it's my turn to get shot in the face. But then I'm like such in a hurry that I forgot to uncheck the animator. Because if you reskin only the first sprite, as soon as the game starts, it cycles through the control goes in the hands of the animator, and the animator is reading his own sprites. He don't care about the first sprite that was in the inspector, you know. It is so yeah. So we're not even gonna see my face. Pepe sad, but whatever. I will uncheck it one day. After that, oh yeah, I made it on. You need to manually, when you replace the sprite like I did, which means you cut off the control from the animator, which means you're cut off from going to the defeated explosion sprite and whatnot. So you're just left with the image staying there. So you need to manually tell him upon death, deactivate the sprite. So I don't suggest doing monsters this way unless you want to physically keep the sprite on the ground. Like I said in previous episode, like you put blood, or if it's a robot, you put like boats and bits and whatnot to stand the ground. Whatever, it's not important. So now I put the flying path. Remember, they go along with the flying enemy. Once, so you need to go into the patrol path behavior. Then in the patrol path field, you drag and drop the flying path that you placed. So it's as simple as that. We already are done with this floor, with this item, with a few enemies. So now we're gonna think about going down right now, because there's gonna be doors, but we will not be able to access the doors yet. Well, the breakable one, yes, but the carrot guy and the Hadouken room, we're not gonna be able to go there yet. We need to go down the level first. So next thing I'm doing, can we put vertically the things? And yes, we can. However, if you do put them vertically, you need to play around with the stuff. Otherwise, the monster, it will not go left. He will not rotate. So he will only detect monsters on the right. So you can deal with that by just moving the rail to the left. Or just taking a few minutes to figure out to make him look to whatever, switch to the left. But otherwise, I'm gonna test it. But then, I'm gonna put a player start right there, right there, because I don't know at this point in time. French Me doesn't know how it behaves out of the box. But because what I've done right now is just taking point B and putting him downwards. So I'm like, okay, let's see how it behaves this way. Will it move up and down? Like, I don't think so. Maybe we'll see. So you see, it does move up and down. So the quote-unquote problem is that it's in the behavior mode is he thinks going left to right. So look, and then when he goes into the mode where it detects a monster, he goes. So yeah, there's stuff going on. You need to configure a thing or two. But this episode, I wanted it to be super fast. So I'm not gonna waste time. You just do know that if you take a few minutes, you will figure out how how not to look confused like this. It's because I half-assed it. It's an expression here in North America. It means that you did it, but without. It's not something. This is not graded. I don't have like a grade at the end of this, so I put less effort because I'm in a hurry. But I do know that it's easy enough. I just did not learn this yet because I need to go back in Feline Realms. So my brain right now is like, let's get over with this even though it's very nice, because I cannot spend my entire life doing very nice things. I also need to get back to work. So I need to go back to Feline Rams very, very soon. So that's why I'm just hurrying up this episode. I did a lot of prep work, and now it's like, go. We need to I need to see the finish line, because I just need to. Anyone that's ever worked on a project of any kind knows how you feel when you're about like 85% through something. You're like, I need to gather the energy or the whatever to push the remaining stuff. And now I think I'm there. I'm ready. So this is the good time to finish this and go back to Feline Realms, which means that the guides you will get will be Feline Realms related and not Mega Man related, which is even better because it's mainly a 2D RPG kit series. So we'll go back to Advance to the RPG kit. So French Me just put back horizontally the patrolling mob, like I said, because I don't want to make this episode like X amount of time longer. I just honestly don't care. I think it's better placed this way. This way, when we fall down, it's patrolling. It detects something on the pink floor. It's like, engaging kill mode. This was not a good spot to put a vertical monster anyway. So sometimes when you develop a stage, the first ID that you have is not the best ID. In fact, why should it be? You should probably reject the first idea that you have, not the first concept, like, I want a teleport. That's one of the first idea I had. That's not an idea that you reject, especially if you test it and it works the first time, like, wow, this is like, that was meant to be. This teleport was meant to be. But the vertical monster in that particular hallway, that was not a good idea. So now I'm reskinning this bouncing ball into Rem's mother, but on purpose I am not making her deactivate her sprite upon death. Because I want her to be like all over the place, because this episode is meant to be a crazy stage. We're talking about a shirtless guy on a horse and a guy holding melons. Like, what is going on at this stage? So yeah, it's a very strange stage. So at this point, let's just go nuts. Let's go crazy. Even got the skibidi toilet going on. My kid is driving me nuts with this skibidi toilet bullshit. The YouTube, the YouTube is so annoying with the skibidi in North America, at least. Thank God if you don't. Thank whatever if you don't have that in your country. It's so annoying. It's like the most pointless, dumb thing ever. But the kids are like, Skibidi did this and that. Like, God damn it. Whatever. So I'm gonna put a rail in the bus room too, because I think it's such a cool thing. But in a perfect world, yeah, really, I would put enemy with homing projectile, make them like invisible behind his glasses, because in a lot of Mega Man boss, it's like iconic bosses that they shoot a projectile from the eyes, and the hitbox to kill them is actually there as well. But for now, this is just a joke episode, guys. So, the usage of the 2D action platformer kit is very good, and there's a lot of important stuff like the teleport, the moving thing, the this and that. But the decorum, the theme of the stage is a complete joke. I hope that you understand this. It could have been at first I was like, should I go with Rick Ashley, never gonna give. But then I ended up Google with a picture of the guy holding the big watermelons. I was like, oh, come on, why is this screaming for me to make something funny? So I just went with it. Who cares? We'll see how YouTube reacts. If YouTube is like outrage, I'll just risk in it and I'll be pepe sad. But I don't see the problem, because those come from Google. Those pictures were shown to me by Google. So and YouTube is Google. So if YouTube is like, oh, you're showing our own stuff, you're a bad person. What? Whatever. So then you need to look at the stage name. Right now I just put La Prune 2. Actually it's Stage La Prune 2. So French me right now is like, let me just check the other stage, because at of this point he does not remember at all, because it's been over a week since last episode. So just gonna go into the other stage, because when you don't remember something, it's faster to check than to have a blank page symptom for multiple minutes. So we see stage La Prune. Then I notice like, oh, there's a word stage. What about the other stage? Then I'll go down and I'll see it. So yeah, it's stage La Prune 2. So now we're synchronized in time with the French counterpart, and he's gonna put stage. This is important because otherwise it will not send the right name to the stage select screen. In the stage select screen, there is a logic in place that says, is the stage name Stage La Prune 2 completed or not? So if it's still written stage 2 and you rename your stage something else, it's not gonna show completed, because it's not like the right address. The message doesn't go to the right address, if you make a postal analogy. So now I'm just looking at the bus to see if there was another thing, and yes, there is. Either there is or I was in the wrong place. But here in the die state script, I put, you click the plus button. So when the actor, which is the boss, dies, you need to drag the scene manager that's to the left in the hierarchy, and you put it in the field, and then it allows you to select the thing name level over, which will make the I don't know the name, but the thing close in front of the screen, and you see the character is like disappearing, and then you appear in the stage select. The curtain, I guess, yeah, metal curtain, but a curtain still, curtain call. So like you see, like I'm doing now, you grab the scene manager right there, and this is not me bullshitting. This comes from Artyom's guide. I learned this from watching his guide. I was like, wow, this is so cool. So you guys can watch his guide, and you should totally watch every single of his guide, because there's not many of them. There's like only 7 of them, and they're all very useful, to the point. And honestly, it's why I don't feel like the 2D RPG kit. I felt like I needed to do a series, because myself, I was having problem getting into Unity, not into the kit, into Unity. It's when I realized, oh my god, the kit itself is a good Unity learning tool, but then this kit, the 2D action platformer kit, it's like right out of the box, like it's plug and play, if you will. There's like not a single problem with it. Like there was this mini thing about the jump that's not really a problem. It's just like, it would be nice to be fixed, and I think he's working on it. Pretty sure he is. So we'll have update on that very soon, I assume. And either if it's going well, or if whatever, I don't know. I'm not a kit developer. I don't know how hard or easy those things are. There sure seems to be a lot of intricate states. So if you change something in a state, you need to be careful, because will this behavior affect another states? Like, oh, it affects the ladder, okay, so I need to do that on the ladder, but oh, the ladder, there's this other principle, like when you whatever, there's always shit that goes wrong. So whatever, I'm sure he's doing his best. So right now I'm going into the tutorial, just because I want to put a song. The song, I will put one of my own songs again, because if I put any YouTube music, you instantly get demonetized, even though I am not monetized. I'm just taking as a good habit not to take other people's song. I do music videos on my YouTube channel, and I see the videos that I took music from other YouTube channels, that they openly say, please use this music, and say that you used my music, and I will shout out your name, whatever, and you use their music, they never shout you out, and you get the word copyright claim on your video in the list. So it's just a load of BS that they want their music to go around. They want you to make music, but then they want to get like everything out of it. Like what? So I just make my own music. Why would I have inferior people make music for me? By inferior, I mean those people that make drum tracks that I use. Like, dude, I can make drum tracks as good as alright, guys. Like you've seen, this was super fast to put down enemies. The only thing that's long is to paint stages, and that's not it's anything in Unity. You need to paint the stage, and this is why I did it off screen. See how fast the episode is when it's already painted. I'm basically doing the same thing now. We're gonna play test the whole thing again. We're gonna see if we made a mistake or not. Spoiler alert, no mistake. I feel like I've graduated from the kit already. So yeah, it's that easy to use. I'm impressed, honestly. So let's go. I won't talk too much because I don't want to ruin the audio. That's not the music from the kit, that's my music, okay? Don't be like, oh, I don't want this kit that has heavy metal. No. This is me that put my own music. The kit has normal music. Don't worry. I'm showing you that you can plug in your guitar and play music, put it in the kit if you want. It works. I've done it. Listen. Very stressful because of this big killing machine, but it's gonna disappear. Sorry, Arjun. Everyone gets shot in the face once in this tutorial. Me, Rem's mother, even Red. Everyone gets shot. So we see we've done the tutorial. We can go to La Prune Land, but it's pointless because we'll go back in next episode, but we'll do it anyway just to test it. We plug correctly. So next episode we will put something there, maybe to access something special. I think the song I already have it. This is the music from the demo, guys. Normal music. Very decent. Heavy metal. Yeah, good metal. Metal without lyrics is the best. Just instruments. This way you don't have to deal with the bullshit Cookie Monster. Even though that's fun sometimes, still instrumental is always best. Sorry, but at least the boss in the next stage has a nice background. Very inspiring background. So now we need to go through Kim Van Puteen's cave. Puteen is bad for Steven Seagal's health. He needs to get more carrot instead. Puteen is a French Canadian. So yeah, we moved the player start earlier. We're not supposed to start there. But that's fine, it's funny. This is where we're supposed to start with the Glorious Logo. And I noticed we should not place this guy here because he doesn't like not having room to move.
this bag of totally illegal substance to Jean-Claude Van Damme. He will help you defeat the seagull Steve Carrot Putin thing.
Need to go to Jean-Claude Van Damme so he can help us against Seagull Carrot Putin man. That's what I come in the face.
Don't you understand?
No, I don't. But I do understand one thing. Steven Seagal has gained a lot of weight. So if we feed him Putin, he will die. That's what you get.
Paradise.
And we have all the little bits of Putin abuse all over Steven Seagal's face. Thank you, Totally
Will the
O'Brien.
real Moustache Man please stand up?
Let's skip all this madness. It's total madness. I'm terribly sorry, guys. I have a strange sense of humor. I promise that I do not do weird substances. I just think it's so funny. Look, is that not the funniest thing you've seen today? Let's continue. Oh my god, what have I done? This is a nightmare. Job, I'm sorry for what I have done to you again. I'm terribly sorry. I'm sorry. I think it's hilarious. I wish that we could put monsters behind his glasses and they shoot the homing lasers, you know? Could they do that in Mega Man or the eyes move? So like you see, guys, the only thing that takes time is painting the level. When the level is painted and you know how to use the kit, just I put monsters there and there, a script. We put stuff in the kit that is completely insane, like the machine that advances and stuff. It's so nice. So in next episode, now that we got the shield, next episode we'll be able to go back to stage 1 and go on top where there's the spike, and then access the mothership, and we'll close the series at episode 5 or 6 because I need to go back to Feline Realms. I just need to, you understand, guys? So that means that after the 2D action platformer kit, I will still make guides, but they will be very advanced 2D RPG kit guides, as I will do advanced stuff in Feline Realms and share with you guys. So stick around for the next episode for Mega Man, and then we'll go deep into advanced 2D RPG kit. Thank you very much for staying until the end. If you like the content, please do subscribe, so we'll get to the next YouTube step soon. Thank you.